the last 10 years, Kitengela has grown to be one of Nairobi's most favored bedrooms, especially for the middle class. Today, we are here and we are answering a question often asked. Do you have rent-to-own listings? Welcome to today's episode where we get to answer that question. Located a few kilometers from Kitengela town is this 30-acre gated community with amenities such as a football and basketball pitch, a swimming pool, and a kindergarten. They have apartments starting from 7.3 million Kenya shilling for the 2 bedrooms to 8.2 million Kenya shilling for the 3 bedrooms. Our main focus for today is the 192 square meter all-en-suite 4-bedroom maisonette that is in the market for 16.4 million Kenya shilling. This project offers a 10-year payment plan, and all you have to do is pay the 10% deposit plus the legal fees and clear the balance while you're staying in the house over the agreed period. Karibuni. Let's start our tour at the front of the property, and from the driveway we have our house set on this side. It is a 4-bedroom and suite, and it is a 2-level story house with Mazella's cladding on one side, and then we have a solar water heating system which is 100 liters. The house sits on a 40 by 80 plot, and we have green spaces around so you can easily walk around the house, live fencing, and this is amazing. I think there's a house we featured in Rongai and we say that this is how the live fence will look by December. Yeah?
Yes,
very
especially
impressive.
There's a time you told me you like bougainvillea.
Oh yeah, I do.
Compared to other fencing.
I love it. And you can see how it looks beautiful with the flowering and so on. Yeah?
Yes.
Then where we are is parking for 2 cars. You can cover it as we have seen some of the neighbors do.
Yeah.
And especially with all the sun that you get in Kitengela, I think covering your cars will be important.
Yeah.
I also like that they have some tree over here. I was having this debate with a certain developer yesterday, and I was telling them that even with the little green spaces that we have, we can still have trees and they beautify properties nicely. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And with that, now let's walk into the house, and you have your entry porch well covered. They still have more plants over here, and at the front porch they have added this steel fabrication for your privacy. So when you're coming in this area, you don't feel like your neighbor is spying you from the 2nd floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially kids are fond of that. So then you have your entrance on this side, and welcome to your 4-bedroom house. And immediately you walk in, you are welcomed to the living space, which has a double volume height ceiling, and I would not have expected to find a double volume ceiling in a 16.4 million Kenya shilling house. I find that very well thought of.
Yeah, it's well thought of, especially that the square meter, like you wouldn't think you'd have enough space.
Exactly. It's a 192 square meter house, and you have too many of such houses, and they don't have that much space.
Yeah.
So you have your TV wall on this side, and you have the powder room on that side that you're going to see later on in the show.
Yeah.
Then you have enough windows around the house to ensure that you get enough natural lighting. Yeah. So sitting space.
I'm a very huge fan of these big windows.
Big windows.
Yeah.
We almost go from ceiling, from the floor to the ceiling.
Yes.
Yeah. No. In this case, we say
beam to floor.
Beam to floor.
Yeah.
And there are also, for people who are about their security, so you have your grills, you're well covered. I know that people don't like aluminum windows, or even if they give them aluminum, they still add grills. So in this case, you won't do a lot of changes if you're about the grills. Yeah?
Yes.
Then you have your dining area on this side, and earlier on we were having a conversation about, they have done a shelving over here that sort of gives you that privacy when you're in the kitchen and you're in the dining. So it also sort of to make you feel like you have like a closed kitchen.
Yeah.
But it's not really closed.
But it's not really closed.
Yeah, I like that it is closed from the living space.
Yeah.
So my mom would be very happy with this kitchen. Yeah, but I know Willis will not want this.
Of course. Even a lot of our viewers know that I like open kitchens. Yeah, so definitely I would have that removed.
Yeah. This one I would also make it go because I feel a bit claustrophobic with it there.
Yes.
But I know for people, it's also for people who want that privacy. It gives them that essence of privacy.
Yeah.
And I also like that it adds some shelving space where you can either store utensils, cutlery, that maybe cups and so on,
yes.
or just photographs as they have done it to spice it up. So dining, for as you can see, maybe for 6 we say, it's enough for this house.
Of course, yes.
Then again, you have all these windows even in the dining space, so enough natural lighting. And one thing I didn't mention is that we have tiles on the floor and gypsum ceiling.
Yeah. And tiles especially because this place in Kitengela,
Kitengela is hot.
Yeah.
So you can't do wooden floors in Kitengela. Man, they won't even last for long.
Yeah.
They will be...
it's not even necessary first and
It's not necessary. Then One thing I should mention is that as you walk out of your door, and this is a big door, it's a double door, and also get a window there. So in case you don't want to open the whole door, you just want the window to open, you can have it like that.
Yes.
So you have a sort of, it's like a pagoda area. So you can do a small sitting setup here where you can have your breakfast, and especially with the greenery and all the around, shade. It feels so cool over here. Like you can't imagine, the front area was so, because we are feeling the sun on our face.
Yes, and then now here it's just the shade.
So I can see myself chilling over here most of the times. And I enjoying this, it's a pagoda they have.
Yes.
And above the pagoda, you have the ceiling extended, so you do know for sure that we are safe from the rain.
Yes.
All throughout. And coming to this side, this is your garden, and they have actually planted the grass we like. So I know this is Kitengela. So to have a grass space like this one is a beautiful thing. And this is where we actually, remember there's another project we did in Kitengela. So for people who want a home that is far away from Nairobi city, you know, but not so far away.
Not so far away. Also you want the warm weather. You
want the warm weather. Like me, I love the warm weather. So earlier on I was asking, as we were coming here, I was asking Ray, this or Machakos, which is which? Like I'm torn between Kitengela and Machakos. Because of the warm weather, this area would do well for me. And for people who are also aged. This is
and also
good.
If you have, respiratory problems.
Exactly, arthritis. Those are problems you never experience when you're here. So my homemates in Kinangop, if the weather is so bad, come and show you why you should stay. And again, the plot is well nicely hedged with this live fence. And over here you have your laundry area. I like how they have, created that separation from the greenery area to the laundry area.
Yes.
And you have a lot of space here. So you can have your hanging lines over here. You have a sink. This sink, I'm a sucker for these sinks because of washing shoes, such things. Then you have a space where you can wash your pets, Willis.
Yes, of course.
And on this other side, you have your staff quarters, and it is a good-sized staff quarter. I give it for that.
Definitely. Can fit a 4x6 comfortably.
And they get a small wardrobe over here. Then you have your water closet on that side and the bathroom on that side. And again, as I had mentioned, you can walk around your property. So you just have to walk like that. And then you have this door that opens to the kitchen space. Welcome to the kitchen. And you have your sink on this side, cabinetry all around, so enough spacing for whatever you would want to store. I like how the cabinetry looks. This looks nice. This is neat.
It does. The countertop.
The countertop and even this cabinetry.
Yes.
It is very well done. Even the person who chose this color, I give them for that.
It looks nice.
It looks nice. Space for your fridge, so you can still fit a double fridge there. Probably your door would have to open to that level.
But there's also some space.
But there's some space on this side. So you can pull it
all the way to the
a double fridge will fit there. I'm sorry, I take my words back. Then I noticed that some houses, especially at this market point, they don't make enough space for
6 burners.
You know where Madenge stays?
Yes.
same place I stay.
Yeah.
You have to make some adjustments because you have a 6-burner cooker. Yeah. So in this case, you're all sorted. They thought about that. Then you have a small pantry space, which is actually big because it extends all the way to below the stairs.
Yeah.
So I actually like how they have made use of this space because this is where you have the staircase.
Yeah.
So you have a small pantry space to keep your rose and so on. And moving on to this side, we are back where we started at the foyer area. And I think I did mention this, by the way, Willis. When you come inside this house, you actually don't come into your living space as you have some small space over here that you can play around with. You can actually even have a small table console over here, space to place your keys and so on. You can have a flower pot over here. It is a nice space. And moving to this other side, you have your powder area with the vanity and the water closet. And then on this other side, you have the guest bedroom. So bedroom number 1, and all the bedrooms are ensuite. Enough bed space. You can see that you can walk around the bed. You have your wardrobes on that side. A big window. We actually filming with natural lighting. That's how. So this is good.
That's the advantage of having big windows.
Big windows. Instead of having windows that come to this level.
I mean, why not just use that?
Just go all the way down.
We love the sun in the house.
And considering that these houses were done quite a while back, because this estate is 30 acres, it's about 150 units, 150 something units, and they have sold quite a huge chunk. So this is not a new estate. It has been there for quite a while. So the fact that they had thought about this, the size of the windows, you know, this is, it tells you the developer had seen quite ahead. Then you have your bathroom on this side, vanity, shower area, and the water closet. Okay, let's move on. We are done with the ground level, and now on to the first level so that you can see what we have up there. Off the staircase landing, you have the primary bedroom behind Willis, your family room on this side, you're going to see that later, and 2 bedrooms on this side. Let's start with bedroom number 1 on this level, but overall bedroom number 2. As soon as you walk in, you have the bathroom on that side, water closet, vanity, and the shower area. And then you have the bed space over here. This one has 2 beds. You can do 1 bed if that's what you want. And you have your wardrobes behind Willis and a big window again, front facing. So I like how this tree has created privacy between your house, between this bedroom and the other houses. That's why you need trees in developments. You can imagine if you didn't have this tree, I would be I'll be waving to the person in the other bedroom. And there's a road in between. That's not nice. So having trees is a necessity. And from bedroom number 2, let's check out bedroom number 3. And again, this one also, I think they were staging it like this because you imagine we have kids using them. And this one, now you see what I was talking about, because now you have the parking area here. They couldn't put a tree, but you can actually add another tree over here if you wanted. So I really want to see more trees in developments. It makes sense.
I think that's a thing that maybe if you own the house, you can actually just plant over.
I hope whoever buys this house, the first thing they do is plant a tree over there. So to give this
plant a fruit tree so that you can share avocados maybe with your neighbors.
Like you know, one of our viewers sent us avocados.
That was actually awesome. I still have them.
I also I was checking them in the morning. They're already ripe. So on this side you have the bathroom space with the shower area here, vanity setup, and the water closet. So guys, please plant more trees so that you can be sending us fruits.
Especially avocados.
So past your family room, you have a balcony over here that is shared by those 2 bedrooms and the family room. And balconies are always a plus. I like how it has been well tiled. Then you have a drainage system over there. And you can see how it slants to this side to ensure that water doesn't stand still. And I love that it's well spaced, so you can actually have one of the outdoor furnitures there. You can have a hanging chair over here.
And you can just chill here, no pressure.
A small reading space.
And I love how quiet the estate is.
It's very quiet.
Very peaceful. It feels serene.
Namanga na Kitengela road is just behind us. And
see those trips we plan to Arusha, it will be easier for us to come from here.
If you're just staying here. Maybe I should grab one. It's very quiet and it's so green. This place feels homely.
Yeah, it feels homely, especially with the green spaces.
The green spaces.
Yes.
You see, trees really beautify a place.
Yeah, they do.
I like this. I like it's the price also is good. And back to the family room. So this is good for this small family.
Yeah.
And again, on this side, I didn't talk about this window, so you still get some natural lighting seeping in.
Yes.
Earlier on, we were discussing that it would be nice if the window was bigger.
Yeah.
But then you have the roof.
There's a roof in there.
Yeah, that covers. That's the staff quarters.
Yeah, that's the staff quarters.
That's why they couldn't do a bigger window there.
Yes.
But remember, this house is only 192 square meters, and you have big windows on this other side. You even have this one that is part of the living space. So here you have an open space. You can see your living space.
Yeah.
And this was very well thought, because if it wasn't open like that, it would feel small.
Yes, of course.
But it doesn't.
And also, you can be able to see your chandelier from here.
Exactly.
And admire what you bought.
Did I actually say how that you can do a fantastic
chandelier, of course. Yeah.
Please, when you buy this, I'll make sure you have 1 million extra for
a nice chandelier.
For a chandelier. And the other lighting fixtures.
Yes, another lighting fixtures
that you're going to change. Lighting is expensive. It's not cheap.
Yes, funny enough it is. Like, I've been checking out the lighting for my house and I'm like, whoa.
And you can feel it.
Yes.
So welcome to the primary bedroom. And one thing I like about this primary bedroom, you can actually see that it was given all the space. It is big. It is spacious enough. Your bed, you can have a big, this is a 6x6. You can have a bigger one if you need. And you have your both bedside tables, but there's still more space. You have a big window and a balcony on that side. Then this, you can do a plant over here. You can do a small table here in case you want to work from your bedroom.
Yes.
And you have your wardrobes on this side. Welcome to the wardrobe space. They also gave it a window. I can understand this window being frosted, because when they were doing these houses 7 years ago, this was okay.
Yes.
But probably some of the things I would change.
Of course.
The house. Then you have your bathroom on this side. Welcome to the bathroom space. And look at how well organized the bathroom is.
I mean, it's a small space, but it can fit everything, even a bathtub.
You have a bathtub, you have your shower area, and I like the separation of the bathtub and the shower area. And you have your water closet. And in fact, I'm getting the feeling that if you wanted to do a double vanity, they could have done a double vanity if you wanted to. It's an adjustment that one could make if need be. I can remember there are those vanities in GTC that are in the 3-bedroom apartment. They're not so big, so you can.
But they can fit a double vanity.
They can fit it if you want to. So guys,
I think the only thing I would change is maybe the size of the windows for the bathtub.
Because you actually have a corner window.
You actually have one.
I'll probably do a proper aluminium frameless.
Corner window.
And
then have it go all the way to the tub.
Obviously.
Yes.
Then I'll also change this, make it a glass one.
Glass,
and I'll change the vanity setup.
Because also stone is bulky, you know, so it makes it could last a little bit of space that should have been otherwise.
I just might buy this house at 16.4, then just spend 5 million just to
do some
to show people how they should do it. To give people an idea, because this is one of the reasons I would buy this house. Because I feel it's a canvas that you can work with. I think that we need such projects in Kenya where people just buy houses and renovate them. Flip them. That's what you call flipping. Because now imagine if you do those changes you're talking about, and someone who lives next door comes to your house. You know, they'll feel like they're in a different house.
They definitely feel like they're in a different house. Like that is not the same house they bought.
Exactly. So
they might even subcontract you to do some interior works for them.
So make sure when you buy this house, you call us so that we do a few changes for you. And welcome to the balcony space. And Willis, you have something to say?
I just wanted to say, like, one thing you're forgetting to mention is that they have a mall, and you can actually see it from your balcony.
Yes, so you have the mall on this side. So in case you are to buy the show house, you'll be seeing the mall next to you. But as I mentioned, the estate is 30 acres, so you don't have to. If in case you want to be
far away
from the mall. And they even have apartments, as I had mentioned in the intro. So if you want a 2-bedroom, you can get it for 7.2?
Yes.
7.3 million.
I like this apartment that are under 10 million.
Exactly. Yeah, it's affordable. They also have 3 bedrooms at 8.2 million.
That's a deal.
I'm wondering why people like this project should be, but it's a big project. 30-acre project is not a joke. So it takes time to offload that. Then again, this balcony we haven't talked about this balcony. It's a sizable one.
Yeah, it is
just like the one you get on the family room. This one is sizable. You can have a hanging chair. And a reading.
You can even have an L
coffee
seat
table.
there.
You can have an L seat here. A love seat over here. Perfect. Which is why I needed to be far from the mall. Okay. I'll probably just plant trees. You see like how this tree has sort of shaded this area nicely. So I just do a couple of trees over there.
You just plant some more.
Plant some more trees.
For your own privacy.
I enjoy my privacy over here. And with that, we are done with this episode. What's your last word, Willis?
It's quite a nice house. I've definitely seen a lot of houses. And this is well planned, especially with the windows having a lot of light coming in. It's just that for us, we think we'd do so much more with the interior, decoration and design. But overall, it's a nice house.
It's a nice house.
Yes.
And I remember a couple of episodes ago, someone commented and saying, Mansa, please show us the more affordable houses. These houses you're posting, I don't even think the people are watching. The people can buy them. But actually, and this is not to dismiss anyone, but most of our clientele tend to lean on the higher end side. But I believe we should also showcase this for people who want this, even as an investment option. It doesn't have to be necessarily something to live in. This house fetched 65,000 in rent. So you can pay the 10 deposit and rent it off immediately and have that part of the deposit, part of the rent paying the mortgage, if I was call it that way, or the installment plan. So it's a good investment opportunity, or it's also a good home for those who want to live in it.
And it's well priced. I mean, like for the price,
the price is perfect.
And the payment,
the payment plan.
The payment plan.
That's the gold.
Yes.
That's the perfect part of it.
Actually, that's one of the major reasons why we wanted to show this house. A lot of guys also have been asking about rent to own.
Exactly.
And they have that.
Yes. So in case you're looking for that, all you have to do is give Ray a call and he's going to tell you how you can come down here and get this house for yourself. Thank you so much for watching and have a good time. Bye-bye.
Bye.